TheStarMunchers, Max here, back playing Fate the Traitor Soul with Miles and Rant, and we are beginning our adventure in the Outpost of Durantia, which is part of the main quest for Fate the Traitor Soul, which I've never really played. So I'm really excited because all of this is going to be brand new territory for me, and obviously it's brand new territory for Miles. So that's really cool. Something I just found out while I was getting the quest for this episode is that the storage trunk is the same storage trunk across all the different places that you visit. Like, it saves everything, so I don't have to go back and collect a bunch of it and bring it over. It's all right here, which is really great. I'll just throw that in there for now, since we already have our new helmet picked out and everything. Let's go ahead and take a look at the first, the 3 quests for the Outpost of Durantia, very first level. So we have activate the Shrine of Ibizthuk, the Baleful on level 1, and defend it from waves of monster attacks until the timer expires. Pretty easy. Chadley, I don't even know. Chikal, I don't even know how to pronounce that. That's the ant guy, the bug guy. Chadley, destroy Dragon Breaker the Goblin on level 1. Seems pretty simple. Limfit's quest, destroy Wraith Slicer the Grub and its Grub minions on level 1. I don't know what a Grub is. This is all new territory, so I'm looking forward to this. I have no idea what the difficulty spike is going to be. I don't know if it's going to be inverse, since, as far as I understand, the entire, like, from a game standpoint, the entire dungeon in the town of Grove is optional, right? Because I think it involves, like, a previous game that was, like, the main point. And this, there's multiple different dungeons in multiple different towns, right? And I think the town of Grove, that was like an optional nostalgic thing for players who had played the previous game. So there was not necessarily any main quest reason for me to play through town of Grove. So we're starting off at level 1. This is episode 51. So I'm guessing that Miles is, I'm not going to say is too overpowered for this level of dungeon, but let's just say I have no idea what, yeah, he's one-shotting everything. We'll see if that continues or not. I have no idea how ridiculous these first several levels of the dungeon are going to be. There's a lot of treasure in here. All of it I don't need. I don't even know why I picked up. I don't know. Anything with purple, I'm just more inclined to pick up. Yeah. I don't even know if I want to spawn in any minions. Actually, you know what? Check that. I'm going to summon my spider boys because they're low enough level and they don't cost, like, anything to summon. So I'm just going to go ahead and do that.
You have sprung a trap.
Even the poisons
you
on
are
this
poisoned.
level don't seem to do too much, which is good. So we got a bunch of death caps, which there's one of these guys in the town above who's like a good guy who you can get quests from, which I'm excited about. I think that's a really cool idea. It's kind of a weird thing for me to praise about the game, but having like the wide variety of fantastical characters, even ones that in some parts of the dungeons are enemies, is kind of, it's cool to me. I think that's neat. Don't judge a book by its cover. It's a good little lesson for kids playing this game. I don't like these plants. Okay, grubs look like just weak.
You have been poisoned.
Oh, these plants are gonna be, this is a whole plant level,
a trap
isn't it?
has been sprung. You are poisoned.
Okay, that's what we need to defend. Let's go ahead and do what we do normally and just clear everything nearby. Let's go ahead and do it. Again, I don't think I'm gonna bother spawning in really much defense besides just keep summoning spiders. Because all of these enemies, Miles is a little, again, I don't want to say overpowered, but he's coming into this dungeon with 50 levels of experience. I mean, he died twice. I think those were the only 2 deaths, were both in that one episode, I think. I don't think I remember that. But regardless, Miles is, he has a lot of experience under his belt, so he's probably going to take these first several levels of the dungeon in stride, I would assume. Because all these enemies are, it's weird to be back in a place where the enemies are, like, really easy. it's definitely weird. So it's gonna take some getting
The quest
used to.
is completed.
Obviously, I don't want the footage to be boring, but I don't know. I'm kind of enjoying how easy everything is for now. I got to appreciate it while it's here, because it ain't gonna last. I might as well just start throwing this stuff out, because I really don't need it. Actually, yeah. Life stolen, mana recovered. Yeah, I don't need any of this. I don't know why I picked up any of this. I don't need it. I really don't. Let's check this back corner and see what we got. See if there's anything interesting. Lots of death caps.
You are poisoned.
Nettlethorn Botanite? Is that what that said? Never seen... Well, actually, I did see a couple of those. Miles saw several in the Chamber of Trials that he came up against. Okay, so these are
The quest
grubs.
is completed.
I think I killed...
You have been poisoned.
I think I killed the main grub, but I didn't even see it. I just accidentally killed it. Because it is the same size and power as all of its minions, so that was like... What was the name of that thing we just killed on accident? Wraith Slicer, the grub. That's super weird. Its name isn't in purple. Dragon.
The quest is completed.
Well, that's what happens when you're a level 1 goblin and you stroll up on Miles. Middle
You are
Botanite.
poisoned.
That is what that says. I think it's cool. This level aesthetic is actually really neat. How grubs and the mushrooms and
trap
the
has been sprung.
plant-based monsters. I
You
think
are
that's
poisoned.
cool. When the enemies have to do with the level of the dungeon, I think that makes it all more immersive for a game. You know, maybe for younger audiences, but even for me, like, it's more enjoyable and aesthetically pleasing to have enemies that are somewhat suited to the design of that dungeon layer. So if you have like, I don't know, we saw a couple like Egyptian, like tomb-looking places. When there's like mummies on that level, that makes sense and is really neat to see. So I like that. Hopefully everyone enjoyed my one-off that I filmed while I was gone. I pre-recorded that and then we'll have uploaded it. But that was a lot of fun. I haven't played Command & Conquer in a while, so it was fun to break that game out again. Yeah. Right now I'm really just trying to stock up on episodes, so I'm not trying every week to pump out an episode and rush it. What? Okay, real quick, let me take a look at Twigger's quest, who's like the main guy. He's like the treant at the Temple of Fate. Destroy Voldor, the Roach Warlord, on level 43. So, there are a couple of different ways we can do this. I could do another level. Actually, I think I might not. I still like the one level formula, at least for now. I do want to mention, though, as far as storytelling is concerned, because that is important to me. The reason why Miles... So Miles was raised near the town of Grove, somewhere nearby, the magic water and everything. He went to the Temple of Fate to figure out what he was supposed to do. Once he was old enough to make that trip there, and at the temple there are various different gates to get you to other cities. It's a magical area, a lot of emissaries from different places. That's where you start the game in Fate the Traitor's Soul. You start off in the Temple of Fate, and that's where we first met Miles, was in the Temple of Fate, and then he walked through a portal to get to the town of Grove. That was him going back home, right? Or back to that same area, maybe, of the world. And this would be him taking a fast track to new places. For whatever reason, the Temple of Fate has those strange ethereal portal places. But yeah, that's why he was there. Was, after his parents died, fended for himself until he was old enough to make the trip to the Temple of Fate. That at least makes the most sense to me. I think I will probably end the episode there. Even if it's very short, these first several episodes might be very short. But you know what? That's totally fine with me. I'm fine with them being shorter. So far, the formula of
You enter the portal.
filming one episode and sort of grinding it out nice and slow makes the most sense to me, instead of trying to do multiples. Again, the numbers aren't going to work anymore, because it's episode 51 and we're starting level 1 of Druantia. but it's okay. You guys can adjust.
Come, we must talk.
I also created some new art for Miles, which I'm super excited about. 67 strength bonus and mana bonus, so yeah. We will sell that. I do love all these new characters, though. This is Kit Tal. Cool. Fame and experience. I'll take it.
I have foreseen your arrival.
Cool. Ooh, there's a bongo. Whatchamacallit? What do you do? An enchanter. Oh, it's not even a maybe. It's 100%. It will enchant it. I guess the belt, because I think it's the one thing besides the helmet, which isn't. Let's go with the belt.
Fate smiles upon you.
Extra enchantment. Cool. What did it get? Dexterity bonus. Sweet. So is that a maybe situation? Like sometimes it works? Or does it always work? Okay, nothing happens. But it doesn't destroy it. Can I do it multiple times, or is it going to say you can't do it? Oh, there's an enchant cost, I see.
Fate smiles upon you.
Okay, so it costs money. 7% chance of finding magical. Okay, that's cool. You can just enchant stuff? That's really cool, actually. I kind of want to enchant my bronze cudgel of the wizard.
Fate smiles upon you.
Sweet, what did we get? Faster casting speed. I wonder, the prices are probably going to increase the more you do it. Oh yeah, that costs a lot of money. I do it, nothing happens. So there is a risk involved, but at least it doesn't like lose anything. And I have a lot of money, so...
Fate smiles upon you.
Cool. What did we get? Okay, this thing is even better now. 7% attack speed bonus. Okay, so this is really cool. We can just come to this guy with all of our pocket change and just enchant stuff whenever we want. That's a really cool concept. I still don't know what all these vendors do, but I appreciate the fact that they typed out his text in the way that it would sound. It says welcome because it's a vampire. So this is the magic seller, obviously, for this town, I guess. I will check all this stuff out probably off camera. I need to find the equivalent, like, armor person. Okay, that's the gambler person. Are you the healer?
Hi there.
Okay, so fortune teller. That's not what I want. Okay, this is the armor guy, so let's sell that off. We don't need that. That's cool, but this is still better. I don't want to do this on screen right now. I'll figure all that out later. This was just a fun introductory episode to the Durantia outpost. So I need to figure out, are you the healing lady? Nope, you are not. Surely this town has a healer of some sort. I'd assume so. That would not be good if they didn't.
Would you like to see my wares?
What about this genie-looking guy?
I'll make you famous for a prize.
Oh, you can pay for rank. That's kind of weird. It's cool, but kind of cheatsy. Maybe the wizard guide is the healer.
Oh.
Yes,
You
that is
feel
the healer. Cool.
refreshed.
So the wizard-looking guy down by this stump. Cool. Again, there's a storage trunk, so everything transfers over, which is great. So we need the Renown of Fabled in order to wear that helmet. But for now, this is a good lineup of stuff. Again, the fact that we can just pay for stuff to be enchanted is kind of insane and really, really cool. Because lots of times, when I find an item that I like and it already has good stats, I don't want to just knock it out for something that's somewhat comparable but in a different way, or if I'm not sure about it. It is much cooler to just throw an item in there that you already love and have it just upgraded even more, which is really cool. And the fact that that's one of the townspeople here is really cool, because Miles has a lot of money he could spend. So I'm going to end the episode there. Thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed this episode. I hope you're enjoying the series as a whole, whether you're watching it now or years later. Doesn't matter. I hope you're enjoying it. I'm super excited about Outpost of Durantia. This first level, Miles rolled over everything, because I think He's a little OP for this town since we spent so much time in Town of Grove, where is not necessary for you to be to play the game. So we kind of just Miles is strolling into this with a lot of advantage. So I'm curious to see how many levels down into the dungeon it'll take before it like levels out again. I don't know. The fact that the final quest for this guy is only level 43, I'd honestly go all the way to level 50 again and again and again. We'll see though. I don't know what the difficulty spike is going to look like. I don't know if it's the same across each town or if it's different. But yeah, I'm going to end it there. So thank you guys for watching, and I hope to see you guys in the next episode. Bye.